Hello, another quick book review for you. This is Doll Bones by Holly Black. It is illustrated by Eliza Wheeler. So I really like Holly Black. I really like the fairy type books that she writes. So I've been trying to get through all of her books that I haven't read yet because I really like her writing. This is middle grade, and for most of the book, I'm not entirely sure what I read. It's not that long. The last, 50 pages or so were really good. The rest of the book, I don't know what I read, and besides the fact that it's a Holly Black book, I don't know why I read it. A lot of people really like this book, but unlike... I see the point to this book. This is not the kind of book that this is probably going to have spoilers, by the way. I'm sorry. This is not the kind of book that I don't see the point to. I don't see the why to it, I guess. And I don't know what it is. So it's about these kids that play this game, and they have this fight, and then they pull out this doll out of one of them's mom's cabinet, and this ghost starts haunting her. So they go on this quest to this town 2.5 hours away to bury the doll so that her ghost can rest. And I still don't know what I read. I wasn't sure what I was going to give it because I kept hoping it would get better. Then most of the book, I was going to give it 2 stars because I don't know what I've freaking read. And then the last 50 pages were good enough that I went ahead and gave it 3 stars. But, I don't know. Holly Black is really good at writing fae and fairy books, but it seems like anytime I read one of her books that is not that, I have this face. Do you see this face? I have this face. So, I haven't really read much of hers that isn't fae or fairy. But I read this. And I read that, probably only the first book of the Lucifer something graphic novels. Those were kind of interesting, but I had this face. And, I ordered, I think it's The Cruel Prince to read next, which is a fae book. So that should be fine. But when I get to The Coldest Girl in Cold Town, I have a feeling I'm going to have this face again. And mind you, this face is exemplified by the fact that I have black eyeshadow that got smeared up here. I don't know how. So, if you know anything about theater makeup, it's like right where one of my wrinkles are, so it makes me look like I'm making that face. But right now I'm not. But still, when I read this, I had this face. I don't know what I read. And, yeah. So, let's see. I'm going to find one of the illustrations, because the illustrations are really pretty. Here's an innocuous one. There's one of the illustrations. So, the illustrations are nice. I don't know. I'm just going to keep saying I don't know what I read over and over again, so I'm going to call this done. But, have you guys read this? Am I crazy? Questions, comments, opinions, let me know down below. And yeah, like I said, I have ordered The Cruel Prince, if that's the first book, whatever the first book in that series is, from the library. So whenever that comes in, that should be the next chunk of Holly Black I plan to read. I'm trying to get caught up with all of her backlog that I haven't read yet, so that should be an improvement. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go now. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.